Donald Trump is making headlines again. And this time, it's not about elections, legal battles, or political rivalries. It's about something much bigger, literally. The former president has set his sights on Canada, suggesting that America's northern neighbor could become the 51st state. At first, many dismissed it as another classic Trump joke, but recent developments suggest that he's dead serious. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed to T's Secret Diary. We're your go-to source for daily, engaging content on all things Donald Trump news. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers by hitting that subscribe button now. This all started when Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau visited Trump at Mar-a-Lago. In a lighthearted moment, Trump jokingly suggested a trade, Canada for Vermont or California. Trudeau laughed it off, thinking it was just playful banter. But now, with Trump back in the White House, that joke has turned into a full-blown conversation about annexation. The serious side of Trump's proposal. Trump's argument is simple. Canada is rich in natural resources, lacks a strong military, and is already deeply connected to the U.S. economy. In his words, they need our protection. And if that wasn't enough, he's already calling Trudeau governor instead of prime minister. His former strategist, Steve Bannon, doubled down on the claim, stating that Trump sees this as a key move for hemispheric defense. According to Bannon, Trump's plan isn't just about Canada, it's about controlling Greenland, the Arctic, and even the Panama Canal, creating a strategic advantage over China and Russia. Elliot Abrams, a former official in multiple U.S. administrations, agrees that this is more than just posturing. He warns that Trump's threats could damage U.S. relationships with allies, but he also admits this is what Trump believes. He's not just positioning. A tactical negotiation or a genuine threat? Trump is known for his aggressive negotiation tactics. His strategy has always been to make extreme demands, then negotiate down to get exactly what he wants. Some analysts believe this is just another one of those tactics, putting pressure on Canada ahead of trade negotiations. Kevin Madden, a senior political strategist, explained, Trump's style is to take a maximalist position. The 51st state comment is designed to dominate the headlines and give him leverage in future negotiations. But what if Trump actually follows through? What if this isn't just about trade, but about expanding America's borders? In Canada, the reaction has been swift and furious. Trudeau, who was caught on a hot mic discussing the real threat of annexation, is now working overtime to reassure Canadians that their country isn't going anywhere. Patriotism is surging across Canada. Citizens are rallying around their national identity, buying local products, canceling trips to the U.S., and demanding stronger military investments. The Canadian government has already pledged billions to strengthen border security and crack down on drug smuggling, key issues Trump has used to justify his demands. Even with these efforts, some experts worry that economic pressure from the U.S. could force Canada into tough negotiations. Trump has already floated the idea of using tariffs as a weapon, something he successfully did during his first term. On the surface, the idea of Canada becoming America's 51st state seems impossible. Canada has a strong sense of national pride, and the majority of its citizens are fiercely against any kind of U.S. takeover. But history has shown that impossible things can happen, especially when Donald Trump is involved. Remember, when he first ran for president, many people laughed at the idea. When he announced he would move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, critics called it impossible. When he brokered peace deals in the Middle East, experts were stunned. If there's one thing Trump has proven, it's that he doesn't follow traditional political rules. And if he truly believes annexing Canada is a winning move for America, he won't back down without a fight. So what does this mean for the future? For Canada, the government will need to make major strategic decisions, both in terms of military defense and economic policy, to ensure it doesn't fall under American influence. For the U.S., Trump's rhetoric will either push Canada into stronger alliances with other global powers, or it will force them to the negotiating table. For the world. If Trump moves forward with this idea, it could create one of the biggest geopolitical shifts in modern history. While many still doubt Trump would go this far, his administration is standing firm. One of his top economic advisors, Ken Hassett, recently asked, "When the U.S. was founded, how many states did we have? And how many do we have now?" Is it outlandish to dream of a bigger United States? It's a chilling question, and one that might not be a dream, but a plan in motion. What do you think? Could Canada really become part of the United States? Or is this just another one of Trump's negotiation tactics? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.